Manchester United up against West Ham next. After losing our game in midweek, we've got to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. Now, obviously that was a fucking kick in the right kick in the fucking bollocks that was losing to PSG. Our home form has been absolutely fucking shocking this season. But our away form has been brilliant lately. We've won 8 away games in a row for the first time in the club's history. And I'm not too sure if that's got a massive effect on the fact that no fans have been in the grounds, because I'm looking at Arsenal's home form and usually their home form's not too bad, and it's been absolutely fucking abysmal for them as well. So it's definitely playing a part in this fucking coronavirus mayhem of the last 6-8 months of football. And we're going into this game, obviously should be in confident mood in terms of our away form, but it's just worrying the home form of late. Now, obviously we've got to just turn our minds to the Premier League at the moment and not worry about that Champions League tie that we've got midweek, because this is massive for Manchester United, because we've got to keep winning in the league. We can't afford to drop any points because it's so tight up there. If we win 2 or 3 more games, we could be up 2nd, 3rd in the league, or if we lose 2 or 3 games, we could be down in 15th and fucking 6 or 7 points off the top. It's just one of them at the moment. It's so tight, and the margins for error are so small in this league at the moment with how it is. I think hardly any points were separating about 9th or 10th in the league from like 2nd or something. It was like about 3 or 4 points or something crazy like that. So, but it will start to gather momentum now. We're now into about 10 Premier League games, so it's going to start to take shape. And when you win a game in the next few weeks, you're not going to move dramatically up the table, because it's going to start getting gaps in the table of points. So we've got to keep winning games of football, and this does give us an opportunity to win another game. But West Ham are in good form. I'm not too sure who they're going to start up front, whether it's going to be Antonio, Haller, or how you pronounce his name, up front, but they're in good form, West Ham. I'm not too sure. They sometimes play with the back 3, so that's how they could go, with 3 up front and then the 4 in midfield, sort of with the 2 sort of wing backs. I'm not too sure how David Moyes is going to line up for this one, but old foe David Moyes, we've got to get the fucking better of him this time around. But as I say, West Ham are in a good run of form, so I'm expecting a really difficult game from this game. But we've played two difficult away games recently against Everton before the international break, and then this Southampton one just gone, and we've done the 2 tests and got the 6 points in the 2 games. Out of them 2 games where you would have thought Manchester United could have potentially dropped points, but we've been shaky, as I say, at home. But obviously another away game, Bruno Fernandes in good form and could score. I think it's in a 5th. He scored in 5 consecutive away games. It could be 6 for the first time since Denis Law done it or something, which is fucking mental, to be honest. He's in fantastic form. Wasn't great against PSG, but he's being relied on so fucking much this season. It's untrue. Now we've got injury issues to worry about up front, with Rashford not fully fit. I think we've got to rest him. I really do. You can't be taking any risks. He's been playing injured for the last few weeks, and he's still been fucking getting assists, getting goals and shit. So this is a problem for Manchester United if we're playing injured players. But the other options are obviously Martial, who's been horrendous this season, been so fucking awful and doesn't need dropping, and Greenwood, who's not even getting much of a consistent run at games, to be honest, but he hasn't been nowhere near at his best either, which is a massive worry, because last season some of his finishes were absolutely frightening, and we were hoping that he would kick on this season, but he's found it a lot more difficult in his 2nd season so far. He's only got 2 goals himself, but hasn't completed 90 minutes once this season, and is often coming off the substitutes bench, like against PSG, where you can't really, and against Istanbul as well. He come on in the 2nd half against Istanbul for about the last 30 minutes and got an assist. This one against PSG, he come on with about 10 minutes to go, so that's no time to change your game. It's so difficult to do it in that short time. He only got 45 minutes against Southampton before getting hauled off the pitch at half time, and I thought that was a little bit harsh that it was him who come off, because Rashford wasn't great either in that game, and there was other players he could have taken off and gone a bit more attacking. But we did get the win in that game against Southampton, so I can't be too critical of what Solskjaer had done, and it was the right decision in the end. It was just, I thought that you're knocking his confidence back a little bit. And I would like to see Greenwood start up front. Whether it's if Rashford is fit, I would go for Greenwood, Rashford, and Cavani myself. I just think play Cavani. I don't give a shit if it's 3 games he's going to have featured in a week. Who gives a shit? Yes, he's 33 years of age, but when he's fit, I think you've got to play him, because he is the best number 9 at the club, the goal scorer for the main goal scorer for Manchester United, in my opinion. And he's got to play when he's fit. He really has. I mean, you're looking at Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay, he's playing in Italy. He's played so many games this season. Alright, he hasn't played the last couple for them, but he's like 38, 39. I know it might be a different league, maybe not as physical and that, but still, he's still playing at a high level at that age. And I think he's big, physical, strong player is Cavani. And if he does get injured, then any player can get injured playing football. I mean, so we just got to play him while we can at this moment in time, because we do need him. We really do. I feel. Midfield, I would definitely obviously keep Bruno Fernandes in midfield, but I would bring Donny van de Beek back into the Manchester United team and play him alongside whoever he's going to play. I don't think he'd bring Pogba back in from the start, but I wouldn't mind seeing Pogba, Van de Beek and Bruno Fernandes at some point in the starting lineup all together. That would be the fucking dog's bollocks. And what better way to do it than against these? I mean, he probably will play with Fred in there. I reckon he'll go for Fred, Donny van de Beek and Fernandes, but I would consider playing Pogba. As I say, Pogba, Van de Beek and obviously Fernandes. That would be, I mean, some people obviously are still saying that they can't play, all 3 can't play together, but I feel all 3 are world-class players, so I believe they can. And the back 4 pretty much does pick itself, doesn't it, at this moment in time. Telles, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire and Lindelof, and he's going to go with David Hare in goal. I thought he should have given Henderson a chance in midweek, with the fact that David Hare was a doubt for that game. I really do, because I think he does deserve a chance. I thought he was at fault for that goal against Southampton. I thought he could have saved that myself. I know it was a very well hit free kick, but he just hasn't given me the confidence. I know he hasn't made many mistakes this season, but I just don't think he's as good as he was, and I think Henderson is an up-and-coming goalkeeper, and I think he just needs to be given a chance at some point. And I don't think it would hurt to give him a chance now at some point in time. Maybe not. Maybe this isn't the game for him. Maybe it's the League Cup game against Everton coming up that he will get his chance. I don't know, but something's got to change with Henderson now between now and January, or he's going to probably want to fuck off on loan, because his Euro chances of getting in the England starting lineup are pretty slim if he doesn't play for Manchester United. And I personally think I'm not being biased towards Henderson. I think he's better than Pickford. Pickford's been awful this last 6 to 8 months, and the only other real competition is Nick Pope. So he's got a very good chance, if he plays well at a club, to get himself in that starting berth for England, and that would be great for Henderson. I think he is a decent goalkeeper. Whether he's as good as De Gea was in his prime, I'm not sure about that, but he still looks a steady goalkeeper and could be the main goalkeeper for Manchester United in about a year's time, and I wouldn't have a problem there. I mean, De Gea set the standards very high a few years ago, but them standards have dropped a bit. You expect that. I mean, you're never going to hit them heights all the time. It's very rare that someone hits the heights and stays consistent. The only people that stay consistently good all the time have been Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in the game. So, I mean, even Manuel Neuer and goalkeepers like that have had their ups and downs this last few years, and last year he was brilliant. So you can't always be on the top of your game, but I just think that De Gea's bad form has gone on too long. But anyway, I think this is going to be a difficult game for Manchester United. I think we should go at this West Ham. We've got to win this game. It's got to be 3 points for Manchester United. I would like to see a nice attacking lineup with the likes of Greenwood and Rashford up there if he's fit, and Cavani and Pogba and Fernandes and Van de Beek. I would love to see all that going forward. It would be great for me to watch that for Manchester United tomorrow. Hopefully Manchester United can get the 3 points. I'm going to put my neck on the line for this one and say Manchester United just scraped the victory 2-1. And that would be a great win, because I think we've got Man City coming up next, and that's going to be a difficult game. And if we could win these next 2 games, fucking hell, we would be well in the shout of a top 4 positioning in the league by Christmas, which that even seemed slim a few weeks ago. That seemed very slim when we lost to Arsenal. It really did. It thought we would be about 7th, 8th come Christmas. And if we can be around 3rd, 4th come Christmas, You never fucking know in this league, because no one is running away with this league. There's at least 3 or 4 teams that could win this Premier League this season. No one's performing at the highest levels of Man City and Liverpool of the past 2 or 3 seasons. So there is 3 or 4 teams, I believe, at least that can win this Premier League this year. And Manchester United could at least still fucking... I don't think they'll win it, but it's still possible we could fucking challenge. And at times we've been horseshit, but we're just too inconsistent to obviously win it. But probably unless the others are as inconsistent as us. But we will have to wait and see. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.